Hello and happy National Day from Singapore. It's Alex again. Last couple of days in Singapore before I go back to London. And today, to celebrate National Day, I went to the Hong Lim Park event at Speaker's Corner. It's the event organised by Transitioning to talk about Singapore for Singaporeans. And I thought, well, I'm definitely curious enough to go and have a look if, things like that didn't exist when I was a child. So, let me tell you a bit more about the event. Now, firstly, I was invited to the event, very kindly invited to the event by Geraldine, one of my readers, who was a speaker at the event today. So, thank you very much, Kamsia Geraldine, for inviting me. I did go and I did listen to the speeches, and I just wanted to give a review. And look, hats off to you guys. I salute you guys. Well done for your efforts. I really appreciate you guys doing it, but I just want to offer some very constructive feedback, and so please don't hate me for this. I do this out of the goodness and kindness of my heart, so please, it's very constructive criticism, okay? But it's nonetheless going to be critical, so please take it in the right spirit and don't hate me for it, okay? Please. Now, maybe it's because of my corporate experience and also the work I've done in the media sector. I understand a lot about two things. Now, firstly, it's event management, and there's also the issue of public speaking. Now, some of the speakers today were dreadful, were terrible. I'm not going to name names here because that would be just unkind. I know these people are volunteers who care passionately about these issues, but they can't speak. They have no concept of what public speaking means, okay? There's this old man who did not connect with the audience at all. He was on stage, he just went on and on and on and on. He did not know how to get to the point. And at which point I was like, my gosh, where are you going with this? Can you just get to the point and say thank you and get off the stage? And I really wanted to walk out midway through his speech because he was such an appallingly bad public speaker. He seemed to have no idea that most of the crowd had disconnected, had totally switched off, and couldn't give a rat's ass about what the hell he was saying. Like, please, old man, just get off the stage. Okay, but uncle 多 long 你讲够了吗？你讲你最伟大，讲你够，哎呦 uncle. Yeah, it was that bad. So, in the corporate world, what we would do is we would have very strict guidelines. So if you allow someone to speak, you say you have 5 minutes or you have 10 minutes, and you expect your speakers to stick to these guidelines. And even if they are indeed just volunteers who are not engaged or paid to be there, they would, I'm sure, want the very best for the event. They want the event to run on schedule, on time. They want the audience to be engaged and enjoy the experience, rather than sit there going like, Uncle, 講話啊，哎呦，長氣到要死. Where you going? What the hell are you going with this? 哎呦. That was pretty much my experience for a lot of the afternoon. It was that bad, okay? And if you do have someone who is, let's put it this way, okay? This is not scripted at all. I didn't have time to script this. It's just me sitting by my laptop talking to you. And obviously I've had a bit more experience doing this just off the cuff. And if you do have someone who really can't do this, and they're gonna ramble, they're gonna repeat themselves, what you do is you give them a script. And if they can't write it, you write it for them. Introduction, point 1, point 2, point 3, re-emphasis and summary, thank you, and they stick to the script, they read it, and they get off the stage. You can't go wrong with that, can you? I think the crux of the matter is that it really boils down to you transitioning as the organizer, caring more about the experience of the audience. You should always put them first. You should not care so much. I think though the impression I got is that you are caring more about the speakers. You're giving them the stage. You are so pleased that they have graced you with their presence and they've volunteered and come along and spend time with you and they're passionate about their cause. But you have neglected about people like me who are sitting there on that grass field thinking, this is really, really poorly organized. There's no event manager to tell their uncle on stage to, hello uncle, 好心拜托你够了，多让 uncle 搞了，你讲真故事才我 uncle 多让了，sudah cukup lah uncle， pakcik， awak tahu， ayo， okay? So that's my little feedback from you. Then again, okay, I know I'm wearing that, very cold corporate mask, but then again, that's the reality of the situation. You want your event to be successful. I want your event to be successful. I want you guys to do well. But you have got to change your approach. And I want to make it clear as well. Okay, I know a lot of people are speaking in Singlish today or broken English. I really don't care, okay? You want to talk Singlish also can. At such an event, the most important thing is not the language you speak. You can speak in Singlish, English, Mandarin, Hokkien, Cantonese, Teochew, Malay, Tamil, I don't care. The most important thing is you connect with the audience. If you ramble on and on and on in whatever language and you lose the audience, then something's gone wrong, you have failed. Okay? So it's not the language per se, it's not the quality of the English that I'm bitching about. Although, yeah, there was some Singlish and broken English. But that's fine. That's fine, I'm not complaining about that. The Singlish is perfectly fine. The substandard imperfect English is fine as well. Okay? That's perfectly okay. 没问题, okay? But it's a question of finding the right balance, and if the speakers have problems with public speaking, you should guide them. And there's just so much more I could say, and I want to be constructive, I want to be helpful, but there's only so much I can say in my vlog. So if you guys are transitioning, see this video, and if you want to get back to me one way or another via my blog, I know that Gilbert has written to me on my blog before, so has Geraldine. Respect to you guys. You guys are a charity. I think it's great what you guys do. And if I could give you some help from a PR perspective, from my corporate marketing and PR media background, then, get in touch and let me know if I can help, okay? So good luck to you guys and happy National Day. See ya.